Okay, and welcome to the Vase breath meditation. Ensure that you're comfortable in your lying down position and that your spine is straight. And just gently bring an awareness to the rise and fall of your abdomen. As you breathe in, you get a sense of expansion, filling, and as you breathe out, you get a sense of letting go. And for the next moment or two, simply watch the rise and fall of your abdomen. Watching the whole of the in-breath and the whole of the out-breath. And now counting back your breaths from 10 to 0. As you breathe in is 10, as you breathe out is 10. As you breathe in is 9, as you breathe out is 9, and so on, back to 0. Leaving the counting behind now and moving on to the vase breath. So gently and slowly starting the breath in the pelvis, moving up to the abdomen, sides of the chest, collarbone, neck and nostrils. Then as you breathe out, reverse the process, so letting go of the breath from the nostrils, neck and throat, collarbones, shoulders, chest, abdomen, low back, pelvis. So simply get a sense of tuning in to the wave of breath coming up through the pelvis to the nostrils, and then from the nostrils back down through the body to the pelvis. As you breathe in, you feel the pelvis, the abdomen, low back, sides of the chest, collarbones, shoulders, neck and throat, nostrils. As you breathe out from the nostrils, neck and throat, shoulders, collarbones, sides of the chest, abdomen, low back and pelvis. Watching the whole of that in-breath up through the body, and then the whole of the out-breath back down to the pelvis. Bringing your awareness now into the pelvic bowl itself and behind the pubic bone. And imagine a balloon sat in the pelvis. As you breathe in, the balloon expands towards the ceiling and back towards the floor. And as you breathe out, the balloon empties, deflates, and the pelvis softens and relaxes. On that next in-breath at the pelvis, breathing into the balloon sideways, so towards the hips. expanding and lengthening out towards the hip bones as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, softening, relaxing, letting go. Observing, watching and feeling the whole of the in-breath and the whole of the out-breath. Bringing your awareness now up to the tummy button. So as you take your next in-breath, imagine the balloon being located between tummy button and low back. And as you breathe in, the tummy button rises to the ceiling and falls to the floor, expanding. And then as you breathe out, just allow the abdomen to relax, the low back to soften and let go. Leaving the tummy button behind, moving up to the area of the body around the Zippy sternum. Taking the balloon into that area. And as you breathe in, get a sense of the Zippy sternum rising towards the ceiling and the spine dropping to the floor. And then as you breathe out, watching, feeling the whole of that out-breath. Before experiencing the whole of the in-breath. Moving on now to the center of the chest, bringing your balloon into the center of the chest. Feeling the expansion towards ceiling and spine and the sides of the ribs. And then experiencing the whole of the emptying process. Leaving behind the center of the chest and moving up to the manubrium, the space between the two shoulders. As you breathe in, sense that space expanding. As you breathe out, experience a softening, a relaxing, a letting go. Moving on now to the throat and neck. As you breathe in, the whole of the neck expands, fills, and as you breathe out, the muscles of the neck and throat soften, relax, and let go. Leaving the neck and throat behind and moving to the back of the head, and become aware of where the head makes contact with the floor or mat. And when you you take the next in-breath, get a sense of an expansion between the back of the head and the space in between the eyebrows. And then as you breathe out, a sense of letting go, relaxing at the back of the head, the space between the eyebrows and the nostrils, the muscles at the side of the nostrils. Leaving the focused breath behind and returning to the vase breath. So on the next in-breath, filling at the pelvis, abdomen, low back, sides of the chest, collarbone, shoulders, neck, nostrils. And then as you breathe out, reversing that process from nostrils, neck, throat, shoulders, sides of the chest, abdomen, low back and pelvis. And just experience the wave of breath coming up through the body and then leaving back down through the body to the pelvis. And when you are ready, you may start on your exercises, using the breath as a vehicle to move your spine.